What is up, you guys? It's me, Danni Louise, back at again with another YouTube video. In today's video, we done this look right here. So this is a super beautiful graphic liner look right here with some drugstore products on my face. Honestly, hello. This video is super interesting because obviously I'm scared to death of liner, but that is what we did on our face today. We did it, we gave it a go. I feel like we did a pretty damn good job for our first attempt. Super funny because in the beginning, it didn't always look like this, I'm just gonna say that. So go ahead, and if you wanna see how I got this skin, these eyes, this look, everything. We've even got a little bit of a glow on the body today from Fenty Beauty, which is over here, got a little shrine to her. If you guys want to find out how I just got this look, then just keep on watching. Just a little reminder that that is what the Fenty glow does. Like, we're glowing from within, we really are. I actually have anxiety. Like, what I'm going to do is just quickly speed through my brows. You've seen me do this in my last video, so I won't go in and tell you what I'm doing. I will just speed through them really quickly. So I go in with a micro filling pen and I just go in and give my brows the shape that I want. All right, guys, so now that we have got some brows on, what I'm gonna do now is just set my eyes because we don't wanna be having loads of like waxy grease on our eyes when we're doing the graphic liner. So I'm gonna go ahead and just set my eyes really quickly. Right. So it's time to go in with the dreaded part. I'm literally dreading this because I freaking hate eyeliner. I don't hate the product itself, I just hate it on me because I don't think my eyes suit eyeliner because I do have quite hooded eyes. When I relax, my lids kind of just go me. A good look because you want to be seeing the graphic liner, and when you open your eyes normally, it just looks like a mess. Can I just... sorry. We're going to try and do it in a way that we can see it on the eyes, okay? So this is going to be a fun little video for both of us. What I'm going to do is literally just go in with a normal brow pencil, and what I'm going to do is actually just sketch out and map out where I want my liner to go. I don't even know where to start. So I want it to go above my crease so you can see it when I'm looking forward. So I'm just going to carry on looking forward. I'm not going to tilt my head up because that will deceive where I want the line to go. Oh. So obviously it's a little bit messy and all over the place at the moment, but we are just sketching it out. So see that this is kind of where I want the graphic liner to be in place. I'm not too sure, I'm a little bit worried. I don't know whether to connect it. No, I think I'm going to do this like a little bit separately. Okay, NYX Epic Ink liner, and I feel like this liner would be really good for doing this because it is kind of like a really precise pen, and I think it would be good for really getting the line on my eye. So I'm going to go ahead and just follow where I put that sketch. Oh my god, what is that? Okay, this, I look like Cleopatra. Like, I generally just look like, wow. We're gonna start again. This, it's just trial and error. That's all it is, trial and error. Okay, so that is kind of the shape that we've got going. It is a lot better than the first one. It is still very rough. I did arch a little bit too soon and it's not very clean. We're gonna go in with a concealer brush and just clean up where we made a hell of a lot of mistakes. Okay, so that isn't too bad for a first attempt. Like, I've never done this before. I mean, it could be better. It's a little bit low here and then a little bit high here. I mean, I'm not mad at it. I mean, the first attempt was freaking terrible. Like, we looked like we were about to take off an airplane. This isn't too bad. I've just cleaned up underneath it. It's there. It's on there. We attempted it. We tried. We're a channel that grows and tries and attempts new things. Did it, and I'm proud of myself for kind of getting it on there, even though it looks a little bit weird. So what I'm going to do now is really scarily just go ahead and line my top of my lid. So I did make that wing very, very thick because I did want this to be quite graphic. It's in the name, graphic liner, you know what I mean? I did mess up just here, so I'm gonna grab my concealer brush and just fix that. I don't think that's that bad. I'm pretty proud of that for a first attempt. Obviously it could be a little bit better. What I'm gonna do is quickly go off camera and just do the other eye, and then we will be back to do the skin. Okay, beauties, so we are back. I'm gonna ignore this side because, okay, do you know what it is? My eyes are different shapes. It was hard to get them symmetrical when they are different shapes, but this side I don't think is too bad. It's a little bit rough, but we're on there, we tried it, we gave it a go, that's all I'm proud of. When I stick on my lashes, a little trick is I actually don't stick them on the end of my eye. I actually put them a little bit higher where my eyeliner stops. So it kind of gives the lash a chance to kind of like, okay, move on to the skin. So this is the Ordinary Primer high-spreadability fluid primer, and it just comes in a little pot like this. And what I'm gonna do is just pop this all over my skin. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is go in with the foundation. The Loreal Inflatable. I can't read. It's the L'Oreal Paris one. It's the 24-hour fresh wear. I'm gonna pop this all over my face and just spread it out and see how that works with the primer. That's kind of like one layer. I feel like the primer has really helped spread it. I mean, it's in the name, so it's high spreadability, and I definitely think that it has done that. I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with another layer. So that is what it looks like on the skin. I feel like the primer really helped spread out the product, which was really nice. It's given it a nice glow as well. Obviously we've got some breakouts going on, so just ignore those. On the skin, it looks really, really nice and fresh, which is good. The concealer that I'm going to use is the Zoeva concealer in the shade 070 Credibility. But I can't read. Reading's not there for me. So I'm going to go ahead and just apply this in my normal areas. I'm going to go ahead and just contour really quickly. So I'm actually going to be contouring with a concealer. So this is the Infinity Concealer by Makeup Revolution, and I'm just going to go ahead and use this to actually contour my cheeks. I feel like using a concealer really, really helps with the blend of it, because the concealer obviously has a different formula to an actual contour stick. So using a concealer will actually help blend it into your skin a little bit better. As you can see there, that's just really blended into the skin. What we're going to do is actually just go in and powder and set everything that we have done. I'm going to go in with the Laura Mercier powder. This is in translucent, and just looks something like this. I'm just going to pop some, go in with my beauty blender and just start powdering. And I'm not going to contour my nose today just because, I don't know, sometimes I get feelings where I want to, and then sometimes I get days where I just can't be bothered. That is one of these days, so. I'm just going to go ahead and go in with my big powder brush by It Cosmetics and powder the rest of my face. Now that we are powdered down and looking very, very set, and bring the life back to my face, and bronze. The bronzer that we're going to be using is by Fenty Beauty. It is in the shade Bajan Gal, which, being from Barbados myself, I can relate to this powder. I'm going to go ahead and grab a big brush and just literally bronze where I normally bronze. So now that that is done, and blush up our cheeks a little bit. The blush that I'm using is by Beauty Bay, and it is in the shade Coral. It's a super beautiful peachy kind of tone. It looks absolutely gorgeous. And just blush up my face. So now that we have got some life back in our skin and we're looking very, very... You can see that we've got makeup on, but I don't mind that because I am an all or nothing girl, and I really like having loads of makeup on my face. So if you don't like that, then I'm sorry, that's just me. So the highlighter that I'm using is by Beauty Bay again, and it is in the shade B. Just pop this all over my face. Beautiful. Line my lips with the Peaches and Cream lip liner. With a Primark actually lipstick, and just pop that on. This is actually a very pale I'm not too sure if I like it. It's a bit too pale for my skin tone. So I'm going to be using is the Sexy Mother Pucker by Soap and Glory, and this is actually a lip plumper, I believe, and it's in the shade Bare Enough. I've actually just had a brain fart and forgot what this is called. Oh my god, the setting spray. Jesus, I had like a moment. Setting spray I'm going to be using is by e.l.f. It is the Matte Magic Mist and Set. I'm just going to use this just to make sure that everything stays in place. Alright guys, so that is it for this makeup look. I really hope that you enjoyed it. It was super fun because obviously I've never done something like graphic liner before. We did have a little bit of fails in the beginning, but I feel like we got there in the end. I mean, it's not too bad for a first attempt. Obviously we're going to ignore this eye. I'm really proud of myself actually for doing this and making sure that I put this on my channel, because liner is something that I am so scared of. I'm glad that I really experienced her and really tried and put this look together. So if you go ahead and follow my socials, my Instagram and my Twitter, and also my TikTok, I will link them down below. That would be amazing. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.